Welcome everybody. It's 5:35. Last session of the day. Who's still got a lot of energy? Wow. All right, you guys are doing better than me. All right, so we're going to have a little fun here at the end of the day. Instead of just another long, boring presentation, we're going to have some fun and turn it into a quiz show. So we'll give you a little bit of information and see if you absorb it. Now, at the end of our presentation, as I go through those questions, you're going to be able to win one of our Legos. We're going to turn you into your very own Lego, and we're going to have about 8 questions, and whoever gets those right will win that opportunity to look exactly like a superhero. So, my name is Chaz Spahn. I'm the Education Services Manager at Adaptiva. We're going to talk really quick about who Adaptiva is, and then we're going to talk about the state of endpoint security landscape. What's going on with security, especially as we start to move further and further outside of our environments, out to the edge and out to the internet. And then we'll take some of that knowledge and we'll turn it into the quiz show, like I said. Now, I guarantee that these questions will be easy. Since we had the last session of the day, I'm going to make them easy on you. But one of them is going to be really tough, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is. All right, so who is Adaptiva? We've been around since 2004, and we are the premier provider of content delivery from SCCM out into your endpoints. Now, on top of that, we provide security options, and at this show, we are announcing our new product, Evolve VM, Vulnerability Management. And we've been doing presentations all day long, which is why I don't have a whole lot of voice here. But we have built a platform that all of our products run on top of, so you get the same underlying features with all of our products. Whether you're using OneSite, whether you're using Evolve VM, we're going to take advantage of the power of peer-to-peer to be able to distribute content, distribute policies throughout your environment. So as you can see, there's OneSite, Evolve VM. That's what we're talking about the most. We do have a couple of other products, but this is what we're focusing on this week here at Ignite. Who uses our product? Tons, right? We're all over the Fortune 1000. In fact, in many of these verticals, we're in the Fortune 100, right? You can see that we play in every one of these verticals, and hopefully you recognize a few of those icons. And then down across the bottom, these are the partners that we rely on to actually get our products out there and installed properly, working hand in hand with our support team. One little thing that I like to add to all of this, 4.5 stars out of 5, 3 years straight in a row, Adaptiva's support team has made our customers happy. So, now let's talk about the security landscape. What is it that's going on out there that we need to be worried about? And it's really a fact that cybercrime is constantly going up, right? If we take a look at how long it normally takes a company to actually remediate vulnerabilities that they find in their environment, the average is 38 days. The average time that it takes an attacker to actually build an exploit when they find a vulnerability is 7 days. That's a big problem. The number one pain for endpoint buyers is the fact that I can't rely at any point in time on knowing what's going on. It changes every single day. So we need to get to a point where we can actually start to predict what's going to happen and respond immediately when one of those vulnerabilities is found and reported to the NIST. The other problem with this is, how are we going to fix that? It ain't going to be people, right? By 2021, they're predicting that there'll be 3.5 million security jobs that we don't have people to fill, right? So trying to go out and find guys who are experienced, know what's going on, we're not going to be able to actually address those needs simply by people. What is the problem? Why is this take so long for us to find and fix those vulnerabilities? This is the main problem. Our security team doesn't talk very well with our IT ops team. And the second problem with that is they're the ones getting all the money. right? Our corporate executives are all giving that money to the security team because they hear about all the threats on a daily basis that are happening with Experian and Target and all of the banks, right? And so they're worried about threats happening inside of their own environment, and so all the money goes over there. Now they get to buy all the pretty shiny tools that allow them to analyze the environment and audit it for those vulnerabilities, but the output of those tools is simply a pretty report. Then they take that report and they throw it over the wall and say, great, you guys go fix it. Well, that's not going to work out for very long, right? So, Adaptiva did an endpoint security survey. We surveyed hundreds of different companies, and we asked them questions about the security of their environment. We talked about the different pain points that they have. And so that's what we're going to use for our quiz show. Right? We're going to take a look at some of the questions that we asked, and we're going to see if you can answer the same way that our customers did. So, right back in the back here, I've got Patty. Patty, raise your hand. She's got, oh, okay, Lisa's going to do it. All right, so Lisa is going to walk around with the microphone. So as I ask these questions, raise your hand if you think you know it. Lisa's going to pick whoever she wants to go up to. She'll give you the microphone. If you know the right answer, you're going to get a ticket for one of those little Lego figures. We'll ask you to come back tomorrow to our booth, since everything's shutting down by the time we're done here. Come to our booth tomorrow, show that ticket, and Adam will take your photograph, and they will 3D print your head and put it onto a superhero body, and then they hand paint your face onto that head, so it will look exactly like you. And it's absolutely amazing how close they can get. All right, so let's take a look at our first question. Which aspects of security configuration management are the most difficult to maintain across endpoints? Is it new OS app versions and patches, Windows OS health, config manager client health, security feature utilization such as secure boot, or is it all of the above?
I say it's all above.
Let's see. There it is, all of the above, right? Now, if we really got technical, the biggest one that people are worried about is new OS and application versions. But if we take the top ones here, we can see that all of those become an issue, and how are we going to address that? All right, let's look at the next one. How often should every endpoint be inspected for client health? Annually, monthly, weekly, or daily?
I'm going to say weekly.
Weekly. Wow. Daily. Right? Daily. If we look at that, you've got actually, there was another answer that we put into the survey, hourly. And there were 12% that said they should do it hourly. We kind of disagree with that because that's going to bring your network down. So yeah, at least once a day to find out what's going to happen with that and make sure that we're checking those things and get that real-time data. We don't want to do this once a week or once a month. All right, question 3. Which of the following endpoint security management tasks takes the most time?
A, identify.
What's that?
The answer would be A, time to identify.
Answer A. All right, that's not right. Somebody else. I want to make sure that we give out enough of these Legos.
C, automate.
C, automate? That's a big problem, but that's not the one that our user said.
D.
D, wow, we're really getting them all in there. Time to administer the tool set. Nope, that's not the issue either. I guarantee the next person is going to get it right unless he didn't listen to you guys.
B, time to remediate.
B, time to remediate, yeah. There we go, 35% said time to remediate. Well, why does it take so long to remediate? Well, remember we talked about that millions of dollars that the security team's spending. When they find out what's actually the problem and throw it over the wall, they don't tell us what the vulnerability really is, what does it mean, and they certainly don't tell us how to fix it. So the time that it takes to learn what that vulnerability is, how do I fix it, how do I deploy that through the environment, is what's causing that major, major pain point. Number 2 is the time to identify, definitely, especially if I don't have one of those scanning tools. All right, number 4, how would you assess your current staff versus the work required to maintain that security?
I would say poor.
Or number D?
Right.
Or answer D? I guess that's not a number, is it? No, it's not D.
Anybody else? Oh,
She answer?
yep. I'm coming.
E. A. Excellent.
She said E.
Oh, E. Okay. Severely lacking? Nope, that's not it either.
Go with C, fair.
C. Fair. There we go. That's the answer we're looking for.
Good job.
50% of IT pros say that their organization is actually ready to try to address these threats. All right? So, by far the largest number here is fair. 36% say that they're good. Again, we can't throw people at it because there's no people out there that we can hire to try to make this thing work. And they know that their team might be capable, but they don't have the time to learn it, the time to deal with all of this.
That's the security team or the
Infrastructure team that's got to remediate. Yeah, exactly. All right. No, there's got to be another question in there. There's not another question. All right, so I'm going to make up my own question. What is, I know a lot of you have heard me do presentations because I recognize a whole lot of faces out there. Adaptiva has announced their new Evolve VM product that is going to solve all of these problems for us, because we're now going to allow the IT ops team to do their own scans, and we're going to allow them to do remediations immediately as they go through that. Evolve VM is the only product out there as of today that truly will remediate instantly as a part of the process. Now, other companies that do those scans out there, they're saying that they do remediations. But what do those remediations do? The first person that can tell me what those remediations actually do will get another Lego head. What do you think? Qualys, Rapid7, Tenable, all fantastic products, but none of them do true remediation. So what is it they do when they say they remediate?
Just put a Band-Aid on the problem?
Put a Band-Aid on the problem? That's not quite it.
I think they do some kind of quarantine. They isolate the infected.
Isolate the affected machine? No. Very few of them do anything like that. It's much simpler than that.
Chaz, I'm going to say probably just apply whatever is available.
Oh, good answer, but nope. Much, much simpler than that. They're really not giving you any help. Let's put it that way.
Well, I guess they give you a report.
They give you that report. I'll give you another hint. They create something. What do you think they might create and try to tell you that that's remediation?
A help desk ticket?
That's it. That's what I'm looking for. All they do is create a help desk ticket for you. So if I've got one vulnerability in my environment and I've got 100,000 PCs, and let's say even half of them are actually affected by that vulnerability, that's 50,000 tickets that they're going to create for you. I don't think your help desk is going to be very happy about that when they come in the next morning and find 50,000 tickets to try to remediate with no knowledge base article on what the heck they're supposed to do about it. So, takeaways from this. Check your endpoints daily. How are you going to do that? You need a product that's going to give you those scans and give you the ability to schedule those so you don't have to do that work and try to manage that process. Schedule and automate those endpoint checks. I guess I just gave myself that run, right? So schedule that, automate the remediations so that as you find those vulnerabilities, you're able to instantly fix those and keep that out of your environment. And we want flexible solutions. One of the things about Evolve VM is that if there's not a scan or a remediation that meets your needs, you have the ability to create your own scans, your own remediations, using our visual workflow designer. So, if you want to learn more about Evolve VM, we're here for the next 2 days. We do presentations every half hour, either about Evolve VM or our one-site product. Come on over there. You'll also get another opportunity to win that Lego figurehead there because we choose 2 people at the end of every presentation to come over and get their picture taken. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate you hanging in here at the end of the day, the end of our session, and I'll open it up to questions if anybody's got any questions. Yes?
Does this work on mobile devices as well?
The question is, does this work on mobile devices as well? Currently, no. This is a Windows solution only. It is on the roadmap, though.
What about Macs?
They're on the roadmap as well. They'll be first. So it's Macs, then Linux, and then mobile devices.
Is this focused on security vulnerability remediation or client health in general? Like workstation health, shall we say?
Great question. So he's asking, is this vulnerability based only, or is it client health? It's both. So this product actually has 3 components to it: vulnerability assessment and remediation, client health assessment and remediation, and compliance assessment and remediation. So we'll have the vulnerabilities that we pull in from the NIST National Vulnerability Database. So all of those well-known vulnerabilities we can address. Client health is the ability to go out and query those machines for things like, how much hard drive space do I have? Do they have BitLocker turned on, or do they have administrative rights and they've turned it off? Do they have Secure Boot turned on? And then we can remediate those issues as well. So if they're not doing what we want to do, we can make them turn it on. And then last one is compliance. So we're going to be importing first the compliance baselines from the Center for Internet Security, and then we will continue to add other SCAP-based baselines that we can pull in, and then you'll be able to choose and modify those so that you can build a profile, push that out to your environment, and make sure that all of your machines meet the standards that you want to set, and if any of those settings don't match up, it'll automatically fix them, bring them into compliance. Yeah, Lisa.
So is it integratable with Microsoft's client health attestation, or is it just an alternative?
Today, it does integrate with SCCM, and if we integrate it with SCCM, we get the reporting and we get to utilize all of the collections that you have. So we actually can use those collections as targets. On top of that, we also build our own collections and machines that are failing that device, even if the remediation doesn't apply, we throw them into a collection so that you can take further actions against those.
And what's after remediation? Is there some kind of reporting, some kind of analysis, some kind of reporting for example, SLAs?
Yes. So we've got a full interactive dashboard system that's built into the product. This is new for us. It's the first product that actually has it. And you're going to get a full interactive dashboard that first, when you come into the product, the first thing you'll see is the global infrastructure and what's going on within your entire environment. You can then drill down into those and find out more specific information. So show me what's in a specific office or location. Show me all the machines that have this specific vulnerability. And then all those reports are exportable as well. And then on our roadmap, we're also looking to integrate this into Microsoft Analytics. So you'll be able to see it in multiple places. If you're focusing on Microsoft Analytics, you'll be able to get our information right out of there.
Analytics or ATP?
What's that?
ATP or analytics?
Analytics. All right. Thank you for your time, guys. Come and see us tomorrow. More chances to win Lego heads. And have a great evening.